Hello Scorpios, I'm the Charm Debbie with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your mid-May 2019 love and romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you to all of those who thumbs up and like my readings. Thank you to all of those who comment and share, and thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. To book a private reading with me, go ahead and check out my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. You can also book a private reading with me right now directly through the description box below. If you're single and you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, when, where you meet your partner, how you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, and more, as well as a full reading as to how to align yourself with your future partner and your ideal relationship, book a future partner reading with me today through the description box below, or again on my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, I am running a special on the Instant Go app. That link is also in the description box to contact me on Instant Go, powerlifehypnosis.com/Instant Go. Send me a message. I will respond to your message within 24 hours. So I am again running a special, and that special is 11/11 for all questions. So go ahead and again check out that description box where you will find the link to contact me through Instant Go. Also, I have a new Instagram in which I'm posting weekly and weekend fortunes as well as guidance messages. So follow me at Power Life Hypnosis on Instagram as well as Facebook if you are interested in receiving some additional messages. So my lovely Scorpios, of course, this is a general reading. The messages may or may not resonate. If they do not, go ahead and check your moon and rising sign videos as those messages may, or you can check your sun, moon, and rising sign videos for a more complete picture of your love and romantic relationship during the ending portion of May. So I apologize for getting these readings out to you a little late, but of course everything comes in divine timing. And it's interesting because my guides suggested that I do the Scorpio reading today, and this is actually the only reading that I can do today. Usually I try to do more than one, but we also had that Scorpio Scorpio full moon last night. So I'm a little tired. I'm still feeling the energy of that Scorpio full moon. I've been a little tired because of that, the energy of the full moon. So maybe you guys are feeling the same way. I know that you guys have likely been affected by this full moon, but what I'm feeling from what I see here is that you are being affected or have been affected whenever you're watching this by that full moon in a positive way. I'm feeling as though there's definitely a new beginning coming to you, okay? But this is because of your work, your dedication, your decisions, your actions, your willingness to align with what it is that you truly seek and want, okay? That's actually kind of a message that I just got now. So that may resonate with one or two of you, maybe not all of you, but I do feel that very strongly. All right, so let's go ahead and go into our cards here. So I have the energy. I have two predictions, an extra card here. I also have some guidance, and I just got a new deck. So I have a few cards from my new deck when it comes to how to use your free will to bring about the best outcome. And at the very end, after our postcard from Spirit, we're going to go into a divine message from my book of divine messages. So let's start here. All right, so Scorpios. Okay. Oh, okay. I like this. I'm just going to show you guys both these cards at once. So I have here the cards of forgiving and learning, as well as calling in your soulmate. So again, I feel as though this Scorpio new moon energy, or I'm sorry, I keep saying new moon, full moon energy is very strong, but I feel like I'm hearing a very positive push forward. Like it's giving us a kick to help move us forward. Or I'm feeling as though the energy of this new moon is similar to when you have a dog who has her puppies or something, and the puppies aren't walking fast enough, so the mother will kind of nudge with her nose the puppies forward so they can keep moving along. I'm feeling like there's that kind of energy. Now, what I just heard in my inner ear was this energy can either be disruptive or challenging, or it can feel like the next right step, depending on kind of where you have been within the last few months, regarding clearing things, healing things, looking at the underlying issues, looking at what's really going on, looking at perhaps childhood. I'm just hearing these messages, perhaps childhood, and how early circumstances could have shaped your love life, your romantic life, your view and your perception of love and romance and relationships and connections and the world as an adult. So if you've been doing a lot of inner work, if you've really been doing some self-exploration, if you've really been, putting an effort to tap into that, to clear things, to heal things, to move forward, then this may not be a very disruptive or challenging energy. If you have been choosing to perhaps, one thing that I just heard was workaholic. So maybe looking at work or putting all your effort into work or career, or choosing not to look at these things, then the energy may be a little bit more challenging, because again, we have this energy of forgiving and learning. So I'm feeling as though this new moon, okay, so if I say new moon, forgive me. Of course, I'm saying the full moon, but that just keeps coming out. But maybe I'm saying new moon, okay, because, I'm saying these things for a reason. That's a Freudian slip there. New moon, because it may have the energy of a new moon. It may have that sensation, like things are new, things are fresh. And actually, looking at the cards that I have in front of me, I absolutely feel as though that is a possibility for you all. And we'll get into that in a second. So again, we have this energy of forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, Scorpios, you experience more love in present moments. So this ending portion of March, especially I'm feeling around the time of the new moon. Yes. Okay. Around the time of the full moon, that is very relevant for many of you. I feel as though it's going to bring this energy of forgiving, learning, right? So again, releasing and healing the past. Perhaps having the ability to go within, to really uncover, dig deep and uncover, investigate patterns, again, cycles. What has affected your ability, or not ability, but what has affected your relationships, your connections, your perspective at this present time? I'm just feeling that very strongly. So many of you may be engaging in some kind of self-reflection. Okay, so we have this energy again coming up very strongly. So this is an energy. We'll continue to see how this energy plays out as we move forward with our predictions. Nevertheless, this forgiving, this learning, this releasing, this healing is allowing you to open up your heart, okay? Is allowing you to bring in deeper love, okay? And this is also allowing you and helping you to align with and bring in your soulmate, okay? Your divine mates, your true partner, your twin flame, the one, okay? Because as we learn, as we grow, as we evolve, as we move forward, and as we commit to shifts, as we commit to aligning with what it is that we truly seek, that of course does put us in that that energy to where we are aligning with what is within our birthright. We are aligning with what it is that we desire. So, Scorpios, at this time, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations are absolutely helping to align you with your one, your mate, the one that you've been looking for, the one that you are seeking, okay? The one that you may have been looking for in others, but perhaps did not find before. That's something that I just heard for some of you. Okay, so I also have here, and again, we'll continue to see how these energies play out as we move forward. I also have here the card of choice. Choice between the two. Your heart already whispers the answer. Listen. So in this case, I'm not necessarily picking up a choice between two partners. Well, okay. What I just heard was perhaps a choice between two partners, the old and the new. the old way of doing things and a new way of doing things, or the old energy in relationships and romance and seeking, aligning with a new energy. Okay? So some of you, I'm hearing, may choose to really seek out a new type of partner. I'm feeling as though, and this might be a message for one or two of you, but I'm just going to give you the messages that I receive as I receive them. I'm feeling as though some of you may, in the past, have been very specific with the type of partner that you were seeking. They have to look like this, they have to be like this, or, you know, maybe it's like having a type or really going after something. And when we try to exercise that type of control over our partner and the person in our lives, that can limit our ability to see the person that the universe, God, spirit, our higher power, our angels, that can limit our ability to see those who, you know, the higher realms are putting in front of us or putting into our lives. We may dismiss someone because they don't meet these standards, when it's interesting because these standards may, you know, sometimes we want things because that's all we know, or it's a pattern, or we want to go for this particular type of person, or we align with this particular type of energy. I just saw 11:11 on the clock, so some of you could be aligning with the twin flame. Some of you are really engaging in spiritual evolution, spiritual growth, you know, soul growth, soul evolution. You really are learning. You could be healing lessons and patterns and things from past lives as well. But you are evolving at this time, and that's excellent. That's allowing you to call in your soulmate. So what I was saying was, some of us, you know, we can go after a certain type of person because of their energy, and that can even be something that stems from our parents. You know, we may try to, for example, it's very often, we all know this, that people attempt to seek out someone who's like their father figure or mother figure, you know, depending on your gender and your sexuality, your mother, your father, something like that. We may be learning about this, okay? We may be understanding this, understanding how this has affected us, which is a really wonderful thing, because if we don't know these things, or if we don't acknowledge these things, or if we refuse to see them, then that allows that to just continue to affect us, and it can really create challenges within our lives and really hinder our ability to manifest what it is that we're truly seeking. So let's go ahead and go into our first prediction. I have here the fox. I have here little me with the child, the fox, the child, a little fennec fox here, the child, the stars. I also have here the card of the Tower. I also have here the card of the Tower. So some of you at this time may be single or feeling isolated or alone, or some of you may be seeking to protect yourself and protect your heart, because maybe there have been challenges in the past. Now, what I do see here is, and I'm again feeling as though this is really speaking about the energy surrounding the full moon, the blue moon that we just had. Oh, I got it right that time, the full moon. Okay, that blue moon that we just had. So it appears as though you guys are really being in that Scorpio energy of, let me investigate, let me look closer, you know, let me observe, let me kind of calculate these things. So what you're doing is observing, looking at, you know, delving into, calculating. How to bring about a new beginning in your love life. How to attain a fresh start. So you may be wanting to shift, okay, create a new cycle. So you want to create a fresh start in love that will align you with your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations. Some of you may be even creating plans, you know, setting your intentions, affirming what it is that you seek, or maybe you've already done that and you're really trying to align with, and you're taking baby steps to align with what it is that you truly seek. One thing that I just heard in my inner ear was, or is, It's not faith in the future that you need, but faith in God is enough. Okay? So know that the love that you desire, the conditions, the experience that you seek, you are aligning with this. You are calling in your soulmate. Oh, okay. And again, your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations bring you together. So trust, have faith. Okay? As you set your intention, as you also, some of you may be raising your standards. So maybe you accepted things that were not beneath you, because we attract, you know, the people, the energies, the experiences that we are resonating with at this time. But maybe beneath beneath what it is that your soul deserves and wants and is asking for, and your soul's birthright. So many of you may be setting boundaries. You may be raising your expectations as well. I'm not going to accept someone who's going to throw me breadcrumbs anymore. You know, this is a fresh start. This is a new beginning. Let me figure out what I need to do, because now I'm learning that it's not about the other person. It's about me. It's about the energy that I project. You know, it's about the energy that I give off. It's about my aura. I can't change another person, or I can't ask another person to be, you know, someone. Whatever this is, however it resonates, because the lessons are going to be different for everyone, as this is a general reading. Nevertheless, I do feel as though you are really figuring that out, calculating that, planning how to attain, how to manifest, how to bring about the love of your dreams, your wishes, your desires. I'm feeling as though some of you may be stepping out of wishful thinking. Okay? So this can be some of you that found yourself, or, you know, sought out particular types of relationships because there was wishful thinking that maybe this will work out, or maybe, you know, I don't know, whatever it is, without really doing the inner work, or without really going within to bring about the best outcome. So I feel like wishful thinking is, you know, being transcended. Okay, it's falling away. You are aligning with your goals, your wishes, your dreams, your desires. Okay, and again, the way you can do that is by raising your expectations, setting boundaries, saying that I will accept, you know, this. I will not accept that. I will not accept somebody who's going to make me feel this way or treat me this way. I'm not going to accept breadcrumbs. This is what I seek. And I can tell you from experience, as you align with that, as you claim that, as you set that intention and put that out there, and reject, or, you know, not put your effort into something that is not in alignment with what you want, that will absolutely bring about the outcome that you seek. Okay? That will be like in opposition to saying, I want, you know, this will be the opposite, saying like, I want someone who's going to be faithful and loyal and wonderful. However, someone who comes to you is married, and you just accept the breadcrumbs. Okay, this person is giving me the attention now. I'm just going to be with that person. Okay, that's not really in alignment with what it is that you're seeking. So the best thing to do would be, you know, to recognize this. Okay, I think I see that I'm attracting. Thank you. However, my intention is to build something, you know, attract someone who is available. So you wouldn't put your energy and effort into something that is obviously, you know, not in alignment with your desires. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Okay, so let's go into our second prediction here. So for our second prediction, it's interesting because I had these two cards come out together, a journey and high honors. Short illness, receiving a gift, as well as a little child. So we have this child card coming out twice. So one, this can also be speaking of this learning that is going on, right? Learning. What is the best action to take? What is the next best step? What can I do differently? I've learned from my mistakes. You know, I forgive myself for the experiences that I've had. I forgive myself for maybe accepting something that was not speaking to my soul. I forgive myself. I forgive, you know, others who may have misled me, may have taught me, told me something different, led me to believe something different. I'm taking responsibility for my life, my circumstances. And I recognize that I have to be the one to align with, to, you know, go about. I have to do what it takes in order to bring about the desire that I seek. So again, starting slow may be very useful. We have these two child cards. So starting slow, taking baby steps, not trying to rush, jump right into it, but using this as a beginning, using this as a new beginning, taking baby steps, starting off slowly, okay? Because we don't want to overwhelm ourselves, which can set us up for, you know, failure. We think maybe we missed the mark and then we stop trying. We want to take things slowly, step by step, okay? But I do see a lot of learning here. So this Journey and High Honors card, actually, let me look at this whole combination here. One thing that I do see, because I keep going back to these two, right, is there is going to be some kind of shift, some kind of change, some kind of movement forward, okay? So again, it's like this is just the beginning. Ooh, okay. Okay. So yes, this is just the beginning. You know, you're going on a journey, you're starting a journey. And this experience, this learning, this forgiving, the more you give, you know, surrender to the situation, you know, give into the situation and trust in the universe, trust in your higher power that everything is working out. This is absolutely going to bring about a better outcome in your love life. It's going to be like the light shines in. You see this light here? The light is shining into what could have once appeared to be darkness, okay? But the High Honors card is also like a raise, a promotion. If this was a career reading or something like that, this would be speaking of a raise, a promotion, all right? Something is elevating. You're being recognized. So this shift, this change, leaving behind a situation, moving into something different, taking these steps, however this resonates with you, is going to bring about elevation in your love life, promotions, things like that. Normally I don't look at the numbers here, but for some reason I'm just looking at these numbers. So I'm feeling as though it may be very useful. This is card number 25, to look within, to go within. All right, there may need to be a choice to make some changes, okay, to bring about a new cycle, a new beginning here. And it may be a little challenging, especially again around this time, the full moon. You know, may bring challenges, or you may feel tired. I know that's something that I'm experiencing, and my mom is also a Scorpio, and she's tired today too, or she's been tired. So this is kind of an energy going on. So it may be a little tiring. You know, you may need to rest. You may need to rest as you allow these lessons, this new wisdom, whatever it is, to integrate, okay? Allow yourself to sleep. I'm also hearing pay attention to your dreams, because your dreams may provide you with some messages, and or your dreams may be allowing you to release and vent out things, emotions, you know, that which no longer serves you. Okay, so even if there's a slight challenge or tiredness, or, you know, doubts, or, you know, whatever this short illness is, His immune short illness is like, of course, it's like a cold. I just saw 24:44 on the clock. So there may be balance, angelic healing, a decision. So this choice may be to bring about a healing. And we did have that 444. So know that the angels are assisting you at this time. Okay, they're assisting you at this time. So go ahead and call on them, ask them for help, ask them for guidance, ask them to relieve any fear-based thinking, any worries that you may have, because they do not want you to hold on to those, and they are capable of holding on to those things. So release those things to them and just continue moving forward. So again, a short illness is like a cold. You know, it's like you're kind of out for a little bit, you're feeling unwell, and then after a little bit, after some rest, after, you know, a few days, then you're rejuvenated, you know, and you're feeling better and you're able to continue moving forward. And it's also, you also feel great because you're like, yes, you know, I don't feel sick anymore. Like, I feel great. So this journey, this shift, this transition, this, you know, new beginning, okay, is going to bring about a wonderful outcome for you. It's going to elevate your love life. I see a lot of elevation in your love life. Your love life is elevating. Your love life is elevating. I wish I could write that down, but I don't have anything around me, so I have to remember that. Your love life is elevating. Your love life is elevating. Your love life is elevating right now with this Scorpio full moon as the catalyst. So you're going to be receiving a gift, okay? So even though it may be some short challenges, you know, some doubts, understand that, again, everything is working out in your favor, and you will ultimately manifest what it is that you desire. You're going to feel like you received a gift. And what I just heard is some of you may be even feeling like this gift is serendipitous. Like, how did I deserve this? You know, I don't think I deserve this, but you do. You know, but you do, and it is within your birthright. So there will be an absolute positive outcome. Again, seek to learn from the past. Again, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So as you release the fears, as you release, you know, the doubts, as you release the patterns, the lessons that may have been provided to you from another that weren't necessarily correct, as you release those things and you take responsibility and accountability for your circumstances, you will absolutely put yourself in a place to align with the love, the romance, the connection, the experiences, all that you seek. Okay, let's go ahead and go into our guidance here, Scorpios. Don't be afraid to do some self-exploration. Don't be afraid to go within. I just saw that message again. And with the Lenormand, I normally do not consider the number of the card, just more so the actual card itself, you know, the message itself. But I do feel as though going within, self-exploration, and taking an honest look at your situation or your circumstances or what could be done to make the situation better. Not having fear, just recognizing this is what I need to do, or just understanding this is what I need to do to align with what I want. Like, that's going to bring about a positive outcome for you. All right, so let's go into this new deck that I have first. I love this. Start where you are. So remember, we have a fresh start. We have a new beginning. Start where you are, Scorpios, okay? You are in the right place at the right time. Everything's happening in divine timing, in divine ways, all right? You are exactly where you need to be. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Next, the universe. So you can start with loving the universe, spirit, God, your higher power. You can start with yourself. You can learn, you know, what love, you know, what love is, or how you love. You can learn these things with people from the past, you know, even if things didn't work out. Because again, the great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Start where you are, okay? Start where you are and continue moving forward. So The interesting thing is, and these cards came out for you. I did not pull these 3 came out for you. Understand that everyone is doing their best, including you, including me, including, past partners, even if they were not up to par. We're all doing the best that we can, given the tools that we have. If we had better tools, we would do something better. We would do something different. There are really only 2 types of people: those you now love and those you will love, until there's only one type of person. And then we'll probably hit replay, the game of life, the universe. So there are 2 types of people: those you now love, those that you have loved, and those coming in the future that you will love. Okay, so there is love that you are aligning with. You are calling in your soulmate. Okay, you are calling in your soulmate. You are calling in those in the future who you don't even know at this current time the amazingness that you're going to feel with this person, but your higher self knows, and the universe knows, and your higher power knows. Know that I go where you go. The universe is always with you, always on your side. Your spiritual support team, okay, your angelic helpers, they're always with you, and they go where you go. The universe, that universal energy, that law of attraction, goes where you go. Tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you, Scorpio? That for words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken to, I'm sorry, let me read this again. Tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you? That for words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken too long begin to heal? Have you found that for the words that you've almost mindlessly chosen and just said, that because of those words, hearts broken too long begin to heal? So are you seeing your impact on others and how magnetic and attractive, you are? That eyes sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye? Remarkable. Those are our findings exactly. And the universe is saying, psst, your divinity is showing. Your divinity is showing. So the universe is on your side. The universe is with you wherever you go, through every experience, through every up, through every down, leading you in the right direction. And sometimes these can come through, challenging experiences that seem painful or seem unfortunate, when really, as soon as all is said and done, as soon as everything plays out the way it's supposed to, we realize the purpose, the grand scheme, behind the challenges. We realize that they were for a reason, because God makes no accidents. So, okay, getting guided here first. Some of you during this time may need to walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So walk away from a person, walk away from a way of thinking, a pattern, a fear. I just heard fear of being unlovable, fear of being unworthy. Walk away from, I'm also hearing, misconceptions, misperceptions, things that people may have told you once in their lives and made you feel, or may have communicated to you verbally or non-verbally, through their actions or through their words at some point in their lives because of their own brokenness. I'm feeling that very strongly. So this could be a parent, this can be a partner, this can be a spouse, this can be anything. Walk away and embrace this opportunity here for this new beginning to achieve what it is that you want. So, relationship. Okay, relationship. Scorpios, your primary relationship is with yourself and with God. And that's what we were speaking about before. Remember, start where you are. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Start with yourself and your higher power. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. So to attract, to heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. The higher your vibrations, the more love you feel within yourself, the more romantically attractive you become, the more you can attract these wonderful, fun, loving, fulfilling connections. Okay. perfect timing. Now is the right time to move forward. This is the right time to move forward. Do not underestimate the power of this full moon for you all. This is the perfect time, okay? Also, I have here the card of new career. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So many of you may be focusing on or choosing to put more energy into career, work, hobbies, projects, things like that. I know in the beginning we talked a little bit, or I got a message about workaholism. Just be sure that this is something that is feeling good to your soul, feeling good to you, versus putting all effort into work to ignore, you know, the inner work. Nevertheless, for many of you, new career, hobbies, projects, things like that, putting your focus here can be something to raise your vibrations, to bring you joy, to uplift your spirit, okay? All right. So let's go into our postcard from Spirit first, and then we'll go into our divine message. So our postcard from Spirit reads, Dear Scorpio, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are a spiritual immortal being taking on a temporary human form. And it's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity, an ego, you begin to see through the eyes of the small self and have less connection to your soul self. And that's something that we were speaking about, right? You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. You know, you feel the disconnect, or you feel that something's not in alignment or right or where it should be. We're here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. And we have been talking about that. So remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms, Scorpios. Your mind in alignment with divine intelligence is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. So you are absolutely in the right place at the right time, calling in your soulmate, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull a message from I know this is kind of hard to see because the book is white. I'm going to pull a message here from my book of divine messages by Amelia Burp. So let me go ahead and set my intention and pull this message for you. All right. So I'm going to provide you with both of the messages that I have here, but I'm going to go with the this first message here. So I'm going to go first with message 146, and this message reads, wow, okay. I love the way that this message is really tying into this reading, because this is a theme that's coming up over and over again for you all, okay? So listen to me good. Listen to me good, you guys. Do not get distracted. Do not get distracted because of, or from, or due to other people's opinions. Do not get distracted because of other people's opinions. They are free to judge and criticize, and they are entitled to their own opinions, but they are simply their opinions, right? Doesn't make them fact. They're free to judge and criticize, but you Scorpio, you are the one who holds the strings. So this is your life, your experience, not theirs. It's literally, okay, I didn't even see this. Oh, you guys can you see? Yes, you can. This is your life. We have been speaking about this whole time. This is your life, your choices, your lessons. Don't let them overshadow them. This is definitely time to forgive and learn. Scorpios, look at the misperceptions, the things that people may have said because of their own brokenness, their own fears, their own, issues. Okay? Because those are not yours to hold on to. And, they only can be relevant and real if you allow them to be. But we have the ability to dismiss, thank you for these opinions, but I have my own, right? So don't get distracted because of other people's opinions, criticisms, judgments, false perceptions, other people's fears, and they're trying to project them onto you. They're free to judge, criticize, and say whatever they want to say. We do have free speech here, right? First Amendment. However, you are the one who holds the strings about your life, your love. This is your life, your choices, your lessons. Don't let them overshadow them. Now, the last message I have for you is number 145. And this reads, find something fun to do today that you enjoy, but you never make time for it. Fix your schedule. Allow yourself to enjoy a fun activity because, Scorpio, you deserve it. Life is more fun that way. Alrighty, so my dears, these are the messages that I have for you regarding your love and romantic relationships for the ending portion of May 2019. I hope I was able to provide you all with some useful guidance and useful messages. Go ahead and thumbs up, like this reading if the messages resonate with you. Comment, share, subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. I'm sending you all so much love and so much light. To book a private reading with me, go ahead and check out the description box below. There are all the links to book a reading with me, the links to follow me on Instagram, the links to contact me on Instant Go as well. Also, you can check out my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. So again, thumbs up, comment, share, like, subscribe if you have not done so already, so we can go ahead and check back in with this really wonderful situation here for the June readings. I love you all. Sending you all so much love, so much light. Wishing you luck today and always. Mwah. I'll see you soon, Scorpios. Bye for now.